Good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. So my hope today we can complete everything or wooden parts at least on the model, and then we can go or move to work on the details and parts like gun carriages. We still have lots of details on this one, and to finish this one we need to assemble another two. So my hope that today I will make all these final touches to the hull, and then we can oil all these wooden parts which are bare wood right now. So the next time, or in 2 weeks, I can apply a coat of shellac on top of it just to get this slightly different shade of yellow, brownish yellow. So all these parts will be like just to get a little more volume on the model, what I'm trying to say. So while I was waiting the proper time to start the live stream, I just took a strip of wood and was sitting and sanding it to create literally a piece of veneer. It's already very thin, so practically ready. 0.38, 0.4, 0.39. So this is essentially veneer. Maybe I can still sand a little more, but it's already good enough. So just on the sanding block I was using first another block, and then when it becomes thinner I was mostly doing this to get such thin piece of wood. It's very elastic now. So let me show you closer. Oh, come on, wake up, wake up. Yes, so this is what I was making. So this is such a thin and elastic piece of wood, and this is actually a piece of wood with which I can or I want to cover this edge of Kilson, because it is visible that it glued from 3 pieces of wood. Even when you will put a lot of stuff on the deck, it still will be visible. So I just want to glue this thin piece of wood on top, and so when you are around at the edges it won't be visible that it is another piece of wood on top of it. It just will be visually like a whole piece of wood, wide one, massive Kilson. So this is what I want to glue first, and then we can finish make all these final touches on our gun truck, because as you can see it's longer, it needs some sanding. Also as well, this commings needs some sanding, so because we glued it but we haven't finished it, and we also have to bolt and nail commings and our truck, and we need to cut another 2 holes in the stern part, and we need to make 2 knees which are not in the kit, but they are supporting this like trying to move model, but they clamped it, good job. This it's not decorative, it really was on the Philadelphia, just such beautiful edge of the deck, and it is right now it's hanging in the air. It shouldn't be like this. Everything on the ship should be nailed to something, so it's, structurally it was laying on the knee. So this is the shape of the knee, and we will make 2 knees to install them so it will look proper, or how it was really on the gunboat. So let's start with all these parts, and this is the plan for today. Let's see how many actually or how much of it I can complete today. But I really want to do it, so maybe I can stay a little longer. And by the way, today is St. Valentine's Day. So guys, who has the name day today? Happy St. Valentine's Day. Okay, I need to create edge also, so I will use my disc sander. I want to make a proper 90 degrees edge. Need to clamp it properly. Nice, but I need to cut it plus minus the length which I need, because it's too deep, so it should be like this. Cutting mat and scalpel. I need a sharp one. So I just cut it a little longer, and now with the disc sander I will sand it to a proper length. Let me move a little microphone closer. So I believe on the small screen it is visible what I'm doing. And now sand, try again, one more time sand, until you will get the proper length. A little more. Almost there, but not quite. A little more of sanding. And how is it now? Oh, maybe a little over sanded. Good job. Can I use it on the cockpit deck? Yes, I will cut it later to a proper length again. I will cut a new one for this one, but I can use it as a guide. Yeah, it's such a thin piece of wood, it's very easy to oversand. And one more time. A little more of sanding. Definitely. More. Oh, perfect. But now I will mark where I have to cut the mast step. I will cut it later, of course, but I just want to create pattern, or just to mark it where it should be. So this is what we will cut later, but I will glue it right now. A drop of glue. And I can use here again the trick with cyanoacrylate, just 2 drops of cyanoacrylate, so they will work like a clamp while the PVA glue is drying. Okay, my toothpicks, got one, got glue to the cup. I just want to clean this one, so I can grab a drop of glue. Brushes are in the water, good job. I need to clean one. Oh, actually I have another one. So I will use this brush, and I will need a drop of glue, like the thick cyanoacrylate. It is not curing instantly, so you have a few 5-7 seconds until it will glue, so you can move a little part, which is very convenient. Now let's glue it. I want to apply PVA glue on edges, and only on the in the middle of the piece of wood I will apply cyanoacrylate, but I also will apply it here. Don't want to get it inside. And just for a few seconds to clamp it with fingers while you are cleaning all these drops of glue, it will cure, or PVA, cyanoacrylate will cure or will hold this piece of wood in place. So just to clean the drops, and everything is perfect. Perfect. My favorite tool decided to fell. It fell on the floor. Okay. It's holding. Let's move to the cockpit. I'm glad that you are enjoying it. Let's put this one in the middle of the screen. Where is it? Lamp. And the piece of wood which I was planning to install in the bow, but happens that I oversanded it. Now I will prepare this, or will cut it to the stern cockpit. And I will sand it a little. A little more. Maybe I will try from other side. Definitely needs more sanding. Still too long. Oh, I see. My assistant came. How can I work without his assistant in his dreams? Because he has his favorite cardboard box with a blanket in it, so he sleeps there every live stream. So now I got his assistance. So let's glue this piece of wood. Glue. I will need some glue. Okay, cyanoacrylate. A drop here, a drop here, and one drop right here. And while I'm cleaning the glue which is sticking out from the seams, that I can clamp it with my fingers, and then cyanoacrylate will hold it in its place. It is a little wider than I needed, so I will shape it with a scalpel when it dries. Maybe in the end of the stream or tomorrow, we'll see. Because PVA glue cures in 24 hours, but you can work in a couple of hours with it if it is just such flat gluing. If it is planking or something what you are bending and gluing, then you have to clamp it at least for 10-12 hours before you can continue working with it. Good. I think it's good. So let's work a little on our combings. We also have to nail and bolt. I believe it was with nails. Let me check. Scarf, good. How about the explanation? Bolts. Okay, need to check where I have seen the information about what was used. For the gun track it was bolts, and I believe I already have the proper size, but for this combings I need to make, maybe, we'll see. We'll see what I have in a moment, depends on the size. Maybe a little stronger sandpaper. I want to remove all these drops of glue. How much visible? It's visible, so it's visible that I have some glue here. And I want to make smooth surface from the knee to this piece of combing. So I will use a little more of this. Still a little more of sanding. I don't like this seam. switch to one. I believe this is 400 sandpaper. Some dried glue. Bear's fur. He wasn't gluing it, but for some reasons I have his fur here. How to get proper straight seam, beautifully shaped, not this. Scraper it is. Just glue, not wood. And I want to clean this glue because under the layer of oil it will be very visible. So definitely it is something that should be removed. Maybe I will use even file if I can find my favorite one. use a stronger one. And a little more, just to create the perfect 90 degrees edge and clean the rest of the clit. To see if I cleaned all this dried glue which soaked into the wood, or I didn't. I will see it only under the layer of oil, but looks like I think I did it. One side is ready. Now the other one. Like this. Something like this. Where is my favorite tool? Just a little shaping of the knee. You can see some glue still, like dried drops already, so better to scrape it. Good. Let's do the same for the in the bow part for the common. Forgot the word. Can probably remove the sender, don't need it right now because it is a little in my way, but okay, let's go immediately with files to create proper edge. With lots of glue. Picket boat, this is a little not his period, so it's not mine, so this will be interesting. I'm curious to see what is the instructions. Sometimes model Shipways provides you with everything, even with archival drawings. Sometimes not, like in the case of Philadelphia, we have very tiny few sheets of paper instructions which are not telling you much about it, just like glue the skeleton first, then plank the model, then put inside all the details and the model is ready. Not much help. But sometimes, like when I was building a Pinky schooner, I have a simplified instructions and original drawings, so all my improvements were just from the drawings which were provided with the kit. And same with Confederacy, you have very detailed drawings because actually there is no such thing as archival drawings of the Confederacy, but she was captured by Brits or English, and they took lines of her. So we have this information, and based on this, Chuck Passaro designed or provided you with all details and parts how it was done on these ships on this period and everything what he could find about Confederacy. So you have already research done especially for you, just have to build a model. But when I opened the kit with Gunboat Philadelphia, and I know that there is drawings also, but they weren't available for some reasons, so we have to purchase them separately, but they are existing. And I just need to look at that boat or model, what is inside. Haven't seen yet, but I will make an unboxing video and I will show everything what is inside. We still have time till we get to the Picket boat, so let me dive and research a little more about it. Usually when I'm building something, I'm reading about this period, about this type of ships or boats, and this is when I'm getting my knowledge. But in the moment I'm completing my model, ask me something from my previous builds. Maybe I will tell you the year when the ship was launched, but this is it. But right now I'm every time I'm reading something about Gunboat Philadelphia, I like this model more and more, and this is just, it becomes something what I'm thinking like, oh, this is the best model ever I built before with such interesting history, and this is what, like, we just was at the conference with Krum, and there was also a speaker she was talking about continuation of the excavations to try to find the topmast of the gunboat, but during these excavations they found lots of different stuff. They will publish their reports probably, so then we can talk about it openly. But such an interesting event, if I can say this is appropriate word for the battle, how the fleet escaped and how that battle was going actually. This is exciting, and the gunboat was a part of this event, so I like this boat very much so now. If before it was just a good project to practice woodworking and to develop skills for ship modeling, but now I'm looking at this model a little at a different angle. I am admiring her. Come on, just such a thick layer of glue, which is very difficult to remove. And as I said before, I don't like basswood because it's chipping off together with a layer of glue, a layer of wood, what is not good. Just to remove the glue. made a mess. Very fluffy and hairy wood. Oh, so I need to look at the Smithsonian and probably to buy again drawings from them. I already have an experience. This is actually interesting. They are accepting checks, and of course I have a bank account where I can't order checkbook. I just can pay everything online. So I need to ask my sponsor, like, it's St. Valentine's Day, Krum. I want drawings of Picket boat from the Smithsonian's. Of course, what else you can make as a gift on St. Valentine's Day is for your spouse, if your spouse is a ship modeler. So this is the best postcard, probably. Look, of course it is romantic. It's very romantic if you are a ship archaeologist and your spouse is a ship modeler. It's just 200% very romantic. Much better than all that fluffy bears, hearts, chocolates, etc. You can glue some hearts or draw hearts on the drawing, and then it will become even more romantic. Okay, I think I made this edge finally. And clean the glue, but I need to reshape a little the knee. Just a little more. And a moment ago I was holding in my hands different sandpaper. Found it. Yeah, they about 10 or 12 bucks per sheet, because I think it was 12 bucks per sheet for the Gunboat Philadelphia, and because it couldn't fit in one tube, I was paying twice for the shipping, like about $12 per shipping, additionally to the cost of each sheet. But if you are saying something like one sheet of paper for the Picket boat, so maybe it will be cheaper. We'll check today after the live stream, and I will publish all information which I can find. But definitely better to have drawing before you will start building the kit. This is what was a mistake, to start building Gunboat before I got my drawings. I remember it took them a while to arrive. Something was, or holidays or something was, so it was taking time to arrive. Okay, good edge, I like it. Another one left. Just a pain in the neck to remove the glue. A little shaping. Of course, it's the best way to clean your model with an airbrush or with compressed air that can't compressed air. But while you are still working on the hull without all these details and parts, you still can use vacuum cleaner. But in a moment when the hull is completed and you are fitting it with small parts and details which can be easily ripped off and soaked into the vacuum cleaner, then you have to stop using it. So we still can use our vacuum cleaner if I will remove seats, because this is something that can be soaked inside the vacuum cleaner. This is what I'm talking about. So practically from about now we won't be able to use vacuum cleaner. So all the wooden parts, dusty part of work should be completed first before applying and gluing all the details. So let's sand a little with the sandpaper. And I need to make soft radius, and my camera is playing tricks. Still can see some traces here. Maybe a little more of sanding. About to check the sides, to clean some drops of glue which dried also. Actually, this side is not that bad. Can't see anything properly. I believe this one is ready too. Oof, that was a bad idea. Okay, let's move to the gun track. I also have to deal with some small sand in there. Like, we need to create this edge, proper one. Probably just will sand it. Maybe I can flip the model because it will be easier to send with the right hand than with the left one. So this is what I will do. Oh, like this. And it is even more visible for you now from this angle. What I'm actually doing here. And clamp it here, so because it's hanging off the table. So it definitely won't fall. And let's do it. Maybe I can use a little rotary tool first. It will be faster. But I need to find my drums with sandpaper. Just a different color. A little more. And now, just sanding block. Oh, yeah, in the picket boat we have to solder a lot because I believe everything there is white metal, but quite often I'm just replacing some rounded stuff like pipes or something with brass and copper, which you can solder. I believe not everything is white metal there, so we definitely have to solder a lot because there is an engine, and it is actually very interesting to get the proper shape from bits and pieces, so like reverse engineering to the simplest forms and shapes which you can put together and create a proper engine. do a little more of sanding. And just want to remove all this fur, curly stuff on the edges. A little more right here. And I will use 400 sandpaper to finalize, to make these final touches. Okay, a little more of, I believe this is 120 sandpaper. Rounded edge, so it will be beautiful. Okay, don't worry if you scratch something with the shellac, you will reapply it and it will be fine. So now I have to cut another 2 knees and to make 2 holes in the hull. Knees. So I want to use some cuts off as usually, if I can find the proper one. Don't know if this can make a knee, but I can try. Is big enough. Something like, yes. We just need to make proper shape and angle and etc. So let's start shaping from here. So I need to make it at an angle, and it was chipped off. So where is the scalpel? Or actually it will be even faster and easier if I will use my favorite tool. We'll clamp it and just will sand it with a sanding block. And I can probably switch to this screen so you can see actually what I'm doing. Let me bring closer my favorite tool. And with a sanding block I can shape it. I'm also creating immediately the angle because our sides are at an angle, so it's plus minus what I need. We will shape it in the process. Let's try it. I can move a little model so it will be in the middle of the screen. It will be definitely more convenient to show you this. Okay, come on. Like this. So this is what we are shaping here. And I can see that I have to sand. So like right here. Okay, getting there. Just to try it on top. It's even practically perfect curve, but the most important that we will have visually the proper curve. So let me now draw this. Like this. And theoretically I can move camera here so you can see how I'm shaping it, or I just can shape one showing you how I'm adjusting and trying to put it in this place, and then when I will be making second one I will make a close up exactly how I'm cutting it. So right now I will work with big screen, but I'm thinking how to clamp it so I can drill it. Oh, not this one, the wrong one. Okay, can it fit like this? Maybe, probably. Yeah, it's big enough. Perfect. I can drill it. So I need to put back my drill bit. Yeah, Proxon has very good files. I like them. Actually, I have to replace mine, talking about them. So I need to order some stuff too. And drills. Every time I'm working with drills and I'm remembering like, oh, I need to order some. So every time like, okay, need to do it today. And then 1 week later, when I'm using them again, oh, I forgot to order them. because I'm ordering practically, or at least 80% of everything that I have in the workshop from Amazon. So let's drill it. Something like this. So let me show you what I was doing here. Just drilling everything. Now I have to cut it. Okay, I will use my favorite tool for sure here. I can continue with a drill bit or just will use a scalpel. It is a little dusty, but necessary to do the work like this. Can make it from both sides. Just breaking the rest of the wood which I in between drilling. So, something like this. Here. Just be careful where it is along the fibers. And edge, I can use this one. This saw. Scalpel. So now it will crack in proper direction. If it will crack. Let's see. Yay! Now I can probably use some sanding drum, but I will grab a smaller diameter one. And actually I can switch to the screen for what I'm doing here. Oh, this is game when I was building my models, literally, honestly, having only rotary tool. And then you have to come up with something that you can build actually. And to cut curves, etc. without jigsaw and all that stuff. Scroll saw especially. So you have to do everything with what you have. If you want, and you can build models with what you have, because I have lots of some of them are my friends, some are not, just neighbors, let's say, who are saying like, oh, I will buy that tool and then I will start building model. Oh, but I will need also another tool, I will buy that one and then I will build the model. And when he already has all possible tools, which is not always necessary to have to build models, even for scratch builders. Oh, but I don't have library, I have to buy some books, literature, then I will build the model. So, and the point is that actually never build a single model. Always was preparing the perfect workshop before doing it. Never did actually. I need to flip this because I can't use my rotary tool. I need that side towards me. Like this. And actually I need to sand more because the knee is shorter than the deck itself. So I need to sand a lot. And maybe I will use another favorite tool, just a plastic pipe with sandpaper on it. It is big or wide enough or big radius, but maybe handle of a scalpel will do better job. Still have to try first before final sand, so let's try it on the model. Let's try it. What I've got here. I believe it should be something like this short, and I need to repeat the curve, but it should be something like this. Because it is smaller and shorter than the deck itself. So more sanding. Like this. And then I can steal the scalpel handle for sanding. Where is the sandpaper? Oh, right here. Okay, I need a sanding block. And now I will use a different sandpaper, 400 or 320, I don't remember. I believe this is 400 sandpaper. To remove all this fluff and to make beautiful knee. And let's try it. something like this. Just will make a rounded radius or edge of it, so it will be beautiful. Oh, wrong direction. This is what I'm usually doing with every edge. Just before gluing, I want to check how it was attached. Nails, bolts. So give me a second. I will put it in the cockpit just to wait for the second one. So now I want to switch. I will show you close up how I'm exactly doing this knee, and then we will glue everything. But I can turn the model so I can show you how I'm preparing another piece. And come on, just flip this side. Right here. And another piece of wood. What do we have here? What we can use? Should be somewhere big enough piece where I can get corner. Or maybe I can use this corner. Okay, just found it. I can use this corner. Is this actually long enough? I can just check like this. Yep, I just will cut this right here. Preferably without moving entire table. And I need to cut smoother angle or sand it. Let's try it. Even more. So yeah, plus minus where I have marked it. Okay, let's try it. Oh, it's in perfect angle right here. And actually it should be this shorter. So I just want to repeat this curve. So this is what I will do. And I will switch it. So now I will be showing you what I was doing, how I cut previous one. So I will move in this favorite tool. A little of dust here. And let me bring camera closer to it. And where is that piece of wood? Right here. So I just want to clamp it while I'm drilling holes, and I need to replace the drill bit. What I'm seeing now on that I don't have enough time to do everything what I planned. At least I want to glue these knees. Tomorrow we will shape our keelstones. We'll cut 2 holes. We'll apply oil on the wooden parts, and the rest we'll see. So what I was planning to do during one live stream, probably I will do in 2. Also we need to bolt and nail our knees, gun track, and combings. Yeah, sometimes you're looking at something, oh, it's very easy, I will do it fast. A couple of days later, you are completing it. Oh, I installed the wrong... I just removed it and put it back. Good job. I need a drill bit. Actually, not this one. I need this one. This one. I believe my drill bit is about 1 millimeter in diameter. I'm usually using bigger diameter. It's more difficult to break. Not impossible still, but it's better to use something bigger, or 0.9 or 1 millimeter. Just I'm eyeballing it what I'm using. Oh, a little stronger to clamp. Now I will switch to a small drum, sanding drum. Yeah, that was my plan actually when I was thinking about what model to choose, and this is what excited me, that about this anniversary 250 years, and said, oh, it would be nice to have boat or model of boat from this anniversary, and that's why I so badly wanted Philadelphia, and I was so happy when everybody voted for her. I was like, yes, I want it, and we still have time to do it. Maybe unrigged, without sail. I mean, can be rigged but without sail. Okay, let's cut everything and what we just drilled, we need to cut it. Okay. Just between all these holes, I'm sticking my scalpel, and as I said before, be careful along the fibers because it can crack, especially basswood is so easy to crack. On this side. Like this, it's very easy to crack. But it was in proper direction at least. And I can use a little of this, if I can. Oh, I can't fit from this side probably. Because I have wood in my way. And yay, did it. Oh, I did it with a piece of my knee. Of course I can glue it back just with PVA glue, because with cyanoacrylate you will get that perfect just dark thin line. It will be underlying your crack, but if you will do it with PVA, especially when it's such cracked one, not just sanded, it won't be that visible, it just will look like a fiber. So this is what I will do. Before I was thinking about that pear is very tricky to work, very easy to chip off, to crack like this, but after trying basswood, basswood is the winner of these. It's much easier to crack, split it like this. I will apply on both sides so it will soak also. Basswood is like sponge, it soaks wood easily. So let's glue it. I'm just so sorry. Especially when it is not that much visible knee. It's on the edge of it, so it will not be that noticeable. I need a clamp. Maybe small one is more convenient to use here. Just need to position it properly. And to clean the drop, which is in the wrong place, of course. Okay. And while this is drying, we can cut 2 holes in the hull. so it shouldn't be noticeable after that, so I will keep it like this. And let me turn around the model. Just let me clean a little this mess, so I will have space for the model. Sandpapers will go to the sandpapers, sanding block, trash, and another piece of wood we will keep. This is in the box with tools, this is to the glue, a few files, favorite scraper which fell now, I don't know where. Good job. Just dropped it probably in the box. I hope I won't need it today, because it is not very convenient to work without it. So we'll keep my knee right here. We'll vacuum clean this after the live stream, but I will sweep the dust in the grooves. So it is not in my way. Nice to have these grooves on your working table or workbench, because model, and which will be more visible side. Let me move a little camera. And I will clamp her, because in order to cut something I need to apply the pressure. Definitely to hold, it is important to hold the model in its proper place or position. Good, or we'll use this clamp. Okay, and where is my drawing? Drawing. I published it on Facebook, but where I have properly hidden it. Good job. Not these. Okay, let's go check Facebook. With the drawing, where I marked the distances and size of these square holes. These holes, this is, I just will repeat myself if you already heard it, but who just joined our live stream. These holes, this is remains of the deck, or raised deck, because in the process of building, for some reasons, builders decided to lower it. Maybe because they wanted to install a gun on it, then didn't work and they just lowered the deck for no reason. So where is it? Drawing. I definitely remember I published it here. Oh, right here, found it. Okay. The size of the hole 5.3 millimeters per 4.7, and distance between from the knee to the first edge 32 millimeters. 32 millimeters. So where is my screen? Ruler. I need a sharp pencil. Okay. Now this is a complicated task, and because how about I will open the drawing probably behind me. and it is more convenient. I will measure distance between the knee and hoe, it's easier. In our scale, 15.5. Let me calculate. 15.5 in 1 to 16 divided to 24. It's 15 millimeters, not 1.45. It's 10 millimeters, exactly 1 centimeter. Okay, I will use caliper. 1 centimeter. So this is our first edge. Then what I was saying, the dimensions of the hole, 4.7 millimeters. So let me mark 1 centimeter on this side. Need to change the battery. The caliper is dying quite fast. 4.7. Now I need to draw this horizontal line. Maybe I will use a piece of wood, leftovers from our veneer, because this is how the deck was laid. It was continuation of our knee. So this is the upper edge. Okay, same on this side. And 5.7 tall, I believe. 5.3. Okay, 5.3. What is the dimensions of this one? Too big. 5.3. And same here. Now I need to draw the square one. Entire square. Oh. Like this. So this is what we need to cut on both sides. Okay, where is my drill? Of course it is with sanding drum right now, but let me replace it. So actually the best thing is to wait until my knee dries till tomorrow and we can continue. And the PVA glue definitely cures, so we won't destroy it. Maybe this is what we will do. I will cut 2 holes in the stern, and tomorrow we will make our final touches on the hull. I have seen Kalmar nickel, it was here in Mystic, but unfortunately during the COVID time, so I have only outside pictures, just how she was staying at the dock. I believe it was there for some repairs. Okay, let's drill it. How much visible there? And of course I will close it probably with my drill. We'll try to show better the next one, the other side. I just made a hole in the hole. And for cutting something like that on the basswood, you have to use very sharp blades, because the basswood is very picky wood. It's very easy to just smash it instead of cutting it. Very easy to cut, but also very easy to destroy. Okay, now I need to where is my eraser to remove all these marks. And I will need file just to remove all that curly hair and fur fluff inside, to make just perfect square hole. I need to cut a little on this board. It's some fluff on the inner side. How to get this proper 90 degrees? I can see it from my angle and can't remove it. Oh, finally. Almost done with it. Beautiful square hole. Oh, Andre, I believe this is French or sounds like French. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel and for supporting my channel. Yes, and every time when I'm seeing a subscription, I'm finally remembering to say thank you to all sponsors who are supporting my channel. You guys are making this possible to run, maintain, and publish regularly all these videos. So thank you, a big huge thank you. Okay, how to turn it? Probably this direction. I need to remove something from the table. I'll try to put it at a different angle so I can actually show you how I'm drilling it. So we'll try to position it like this. And we'll try to repeat. I had this angle. Maybe, maybe not, but let's try. Like this. And same task to cut square hole. Okay, my blade is no longer sharp. Let me change it. It is sharp for other woods and tasks for sure, but not for the basswood, so let me keep it right here because I will reuse it. But for this very important task, definitely I have to change it. Oh, it's much better now. Yay, beautiful. Oh, good job. I closed everything with my head. Now let me clean the marks. Ah, I'm sorry, did it again. Just trying to check at different angles what I was doing here. And is it beautiful? Now I need to clean this fur inside. Beautiful. I just will apply inside the shellac and it won't be that white spot, it will be darkish. So I think this is actually quite realistic. Perfect. So with this, I believe this is it for today. I'm going to celebrate St. Valentine's Day and ask my Valentine to buy me drawings of the picket boat. This will be my postcard, as I said. So we'll go and torment my St. Valentine today. And tomorrow, I believe we will finish and we'll make all these final touches like nailing, bolting everything, and We need to glue knees, we need to complete this one, which I'm gluing because in the moment of telling you like be careful not to chip it off, I did it. So this is just example how you shouldn't do it. And yeah, I know I'm constantly repeating myself that I'm trying to rush myself to build faster it on the live stream to make it more dynamic, but this is not an excuse. You have to be careful, so maybe even better to cut a new one. But I want to complete this one and to show you that you can fix some parts which, for example, when you have a kit which you have to build like Lego and you don't have any spare wood or parts and any tools to make a new part which you have broken, so you can fix it like that. So let's make it as an example how you can fix some stuff. And I believe, yeah, this is it for today. So tomorrow we should be able to complete the haul. I will repeat my title again for tomorrow, but I was very glad and happy to see you here, even in this, it's holiday. So a very romantic holiday, so with which I'm greeting you one more time, and hope to see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you very much for coming, for watching, for supporting my channel. This is a very, very big thank you for sponsors. As I said, you are making possible to run this channel, so thank you very much for that. And I think a lot of people are appreciating your effort also, because you are actually also working on my channel to work. So with this, I wish you a very nice rest of the day and happy St. Valentine's Day, and see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.